Right now we do not have a home page for our application. So let's create one now with the help of partial view. First though, let's review the route again. So let's open the startup.cs. And as you can see, we specify that when the domain URL is used without specifying controller and action, then we will execute an index action on a home controller. And of course, by convention, the views are named the same as controller, so we will also need a view called home that will display the HTML result of the index action. So first, let's create the home controller, and we can of course place it in the controllers folder. So right-click controllers, add, and this time let's add a controller, not a class. And we're gonna create an empty one, which I will call home controller. So when we create controller from the menu of the controllers, it already inherits from the controller, and by default it has the index action. And that's what we need. But of course we are going to change the body of the action, so the home page will display candy on sale. And this will come from the repository method called candy on sale. So in order to access it, we need to bring in the iCandy repository. So in our class, I'm going to create a private read-only type of iCandy repository, which can be called _candy repository. We need to bring in the namespace for it, which is in the candyshop.models. So this is similar to what we did in the candy controller, and as you know by now, we will inject the repository into a constructor. So we will inject the type of iCandy repository, and I will assign the value from it to my _candy repository. So now let's code the index action, and here we simply want to get the list of all the candy on sale. I will want to display not only the candy that's on sale though, I will also want to display category for the candy. So we need to create a view model for that will combine the candy and category classes. And we'll create it soon, but for now, let's just code the index action as if the view model already existed. So we create an instance of it. So it's going to be a variable that I will call home view model. And it will equal the new instance of the view model that I will call home view model. And like I said, we will create it very soon. And inside we will populate it with all the candy that is on sale. So we will have a property that will be called candy on sale, and we will assign it values from our repository and from the method candy on sale or get candy on sale. And at the end we will return the view with this view model. So let's just create the view model quickly. It's gonna have only one property. So in our view models, right click, add a class, and call it home view model. And since it was created when we come to home controller, we can now bring in the namespace for it, which is in the candyshop.viewModels. So now the class is available. Of course the property is not yet, so let's add it to our view model. And that's simply gonna be a list or IEnumerable. So we will declare that of type candy. And I will call this one candy on sale because that's how I named it in my home controller. Before all this works, I need to bring in the namespace for the candy, which is in the candyshop.models. So this is my very simple view model with the list of candy on sale, which is of course of type candy, and in my home controller I created an instance of it and assigned values to this property, which is the IEnumerable, from all the candy on sale, which is the method in our repository, and at the end return the view with the complete view model. Alright, so now we have the controller and the view model, so we have everything ready to be used in a view, so let's create that next.